Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for dropping by. My name is Olubi. I hope you guys are doing good. I hope you've had a glorious week. So here we are today. I got asked a question during the week about my hair, and someone said to me, how do you maintain your hair in such a glorious way where every time I see you, you've not only got a different color, it's always looking perfect? And I said to the lady, it is hard work. Yes, I do it myself. However, it is still a lot of hard work. Now, before I go into the journey of this pink color today, let me start from the very beginning, because I've also had a lot of people say to me, what made you decide to cut your hair? And how did you come by doing it? How did you decide and finally settle to cut your hair? Well, I didn't just wake up one day and say, all right, now I'm going to cut my hair. No. So I would say for a few years, I'd say around about 8 years ago, I started, dabbling in haircuts here and there. By this time, I'd gone natural. I think I must have gone natural about maybe 10 years ago, 10 years ago. And at this time, I'd been doing all sorts. I would twist it this way, twist it that way, have it braided. And then I got this boldness to cut one side of my hair. So those were the days where you would shave off just one side there. And so I went to the salon one time and I had a cut in a ladies salon. And so before a week, within the week, I was already thinking to myself, I want to do more to this hair, but I can't keep going to the salon every day. So I waited that week out patiently. And at the weekend, I remember asking my husband to take it down for me a little bit, which he did. And then I thought to myself, well, do you know what? I could do more with this hair. I could take it further back. And so that kept on happening. Week after week, I would have something else. And it was a way for me to get comfortable with my haircuts and also, building my own confidence to be able to rock it to work, rock it to church, go out with my friends, because this is a new look. And to be honest, I come across as the boldest human being in the world, but I'm not. It takes a lot of thoughts for me, and it's a long process for me to get to do something. But once I finally do it, I do tend to enjoy it a lot. So, that was how my journey started. First, I had natural hair, then I started cutting sides, and then I would take it down, and then I had the mohawk. I had all sorts. I used to do all sorts to my hair. And so around about 4 years ago, yes, around about 4 years ago, which is when I turned 40, I remember saying to myself, I've always said it with a few of my girlfriends, and God rest her soul, one of my friends, Stella, we always used to say, we will cut our hair when we get older, when we're about 40. Unfortunately, she didn't make it as far. However, I thought, all right, then she's not here. However, I can live that for both of us. And so I decided it's time for me to cut my hair. And one day I just decided, you know what, I'm going to the barbers. And I went to a male barber and I said to him, I want to take my hair down. I don't want you to take too much of it down, or can we go in stages? And so he cut half my hair off. I was comfortable with that. And then I said to him, you can take a little bit more off, and a little bit more. And we ended up with such short hair. And I looked at myself and I thought, oh, wow. This reminds me of back in the day when I was in secondary school, because I went to a secondary school in Nigeria where you cut your hair for the whole 6 years. So I thought, oh my God, it's me looking back at me from my younger days, and it felt good. And so I rocked that hair like that for such a long time. And I went from just having it cut low to having parts in it, and I would do little designs, and I'll get them to do little designs in my hair. And so after a while, I started seeing pictures of people with various hair colors, and I always thought to myself, I'd like to do this. But I never had the courage to do it, partly because I thought, how would that fit into my corporate world? How would it fit into my world of work? What colors can I do? And then my niece-in-law cut her hair, and she made it, I think she went blonde, then she went silver. And I remember thinking to myself, wow, wow. And so I spoke to her about it. She's quite young, and she was very young at the time too. And I remember speaking to her about it, and she really encouraged me to just do it. And she said to me, Auntie, just do it. I remember thinking, oh my God. So the first time I ever colored my hair, it came out so wrong, people. Because I'd been seeing her, this is my niece-in-law, my niece really, I'd been seeing her with such perfect hair. I thought, well, once I bleach my hair, it'll be fine. No, it didn't. It came up orange. Orange was not what we bargained for. And I'd watched so many videos on YouTube, you guys. I'd watched so many videos, and I thought to myself, why is this happening to me? I remember we had an outing that day, myself and my girlfriend, and we were going to someone's house party. We're going to someone's house party. I remember thinking, oh my God, I've got to take this raggedy hair to a house party. But in Bumi style, I got dressed and we went to the party. We got to the party and everyone was like, oh my God, your hair looks nice, your hair looks nice, your hair looks nice. So I thought, oh, okay. It's not what I wanted, but people like it. So from then on, I started getting the confidence. And as I would bleach my hair, for the most part, it would not come out the right color. People would say, tone your hair, use the purple shampoo, use Weller toner. And I would buy all these products and do my hair. Sometimes it will come out right and sometimes it won't. And people will say to me, oh, how did you do that? I don't know, you guys, because this color is as a result of a mistake. But it always came out some way or another in such a way that people would like it. People were happy to see my new color. People would look forward to it. And so for me, it was such a tedious process, but it was okay too. And so I learned to just live and rock it. I tell you guys, I've had canary yellow. I remember one day I was out with my manager and she said to me, girl, what is this you're carrying? And I was like, it went all wrong last night. And she said to me, all right, then we're going to the shops today. We're going to have to look for a different color. We would joke about things like that. But my hair has been canary yellow. My hair has been a shade of, actually all shades of green. Not the darkest of greens, but many shades of light green to almost dark green. And this is me trying to be purple, not purple at that time, be gray. But for some reason, my yellows mixed with my purple shampoo and we've come out with a shade of green. Not a good green as far as I was concerned, but it was also a talking point for my customers, because in my line of work, I would go out and I had to do presentations. And so when I would go see my customers, whether they be existing customers or new customers, they would usually talk to me about the color of my hair. And, it looks so funky, it looks so nice. And so it was an icebreaker for me anyway, and they all went along with it and it was nice. So we would laugh at me together. We would all have a laugh at my expense, but it was a good laugh because I knew it was all in good spirit. And so for me, it's a way of just, a way of me maybe passing that joy onto other people. Don't know. Anywho, the other thing about hair and bleaching is it breaks your hair, guys. It breaks your hair big time. So luckily for me, I'm happy to have very low hair, but there are times where I would bleach it 2-3 times a day. I'm not a hairdresser. You're not supposed to bleach, but even I know, not being a hairdresser, I know you're not supposed to bleach your hair that many times in a day, in a week. But I do it in a day. And the reason why I'm able to do it in a day is I've been blessed with glorious hair. I shouldn't abuse it. I do, and I need to stop it. But yes, and so I would bleach it and do all sorts with it until I got the right color. So I had a moment where I liked the bronzy color. Then I had a moment where I liked the gray color. And then I had a moment where I wanted just platinum white. That would happen for a day or two, and then the next day it would have these brassy yellow bits in it. And so a friend of mine one day at work said to me, Boom, why don't you go pink? And I remember we were away for work. We had about 4 days away for work, and she had pink hair at the time. So she had brought all her hair products, and she said to me, why don't you try this? So I thought, all right, then I will. So after the conference, I got home and I thought about it. Oh, am I really going to do this? Well, it's the weekend. Just in case it goes wrong, I can bleach it back to the blonde. I mixed it up and I put it in my hair, and I absolutely loved it. And so that became my backup. And so there's a running joke in my family. They know every time I come out with pink hair, and a few of my friends know this, they know something's gone wrong. Now, I'm sure the question you're asking yourself is, today she's got pink hair, and I did in my last video. Did something go wrong? Yes, it did. You guessed right. It did. Yeah, it did. I had blonde hair, and I wanted to just lighten it up a little bit and maybe take it a little bit to kind of that silverish gray. And you're meant to put a purple coloring in. I have like a little jar of something that I put into the hair. I put it in and I left it way too long. I meant to put it in for about 5 minutes. I got carried away, as I do. I started doing something else. I think I was washing a couple of dishes. Then I decided I will prep the things for lunch, and it went on too far or too long. By the time I rinsed it out, I had this bluish, grayish, greenish hair. I remember my friend seeing me and saying, I can't quite place the color of your hair today. I was like, yep, I know. But I'm rocking it like that. And I rocked it for 2 days. Luckily, I don't have to go into the office. I also was on annual leave. But even if I had to do a video call, they probably won't see it that much anyway. But yeah, and then I thought to myself, what's the easiest thing I could do? I can try and remove this color, which I did. You tend to use dandruff shampoo with some vitamin C and maybe some lemon juice. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. On this occasion, it didn't work. So I thought, what else can I do? My pink rings. So I put some in my hair, and 5 minutes later, we got this, which I'm happy to rock. I just thought I'd share that fun part of my life in terms of my hair. And as mad as all of that seems, I actually enjoy the process. I enjoy the process of coloring my hair, bleaching my hair, putting the colors in, cutting my hair. I've been to the salon once since the shops have opened now after the lockdown. But ever since then, the bleachers kind of kept it in shape for me, and my husband tried to sharpen that up, but you can't really see it with the pink hair in the camera right now. You can just probably see a tiny outline. In real life, in everyday life, you would see the line there. But yeah, so I thought I'd share all that fun part of my everyday life with you, and how I maintain my hair, what I do to it. But like I said, in a weird sort of way, it actually relaxes me, as manic as it is. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for dropping by. Share some earring love with you from my favorite shop again. I think this was from, where was this from? Is this from Zara or H&M? Anyway, what does it matter? I just absolutely love it. Anyway, thank you guys for dropping by. The lighting has just changed around here. Time for me to say goodbye then. Thank you so much, and you have a glorious week. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Until next time, you guys stay safe. Bye bye.